Today we'll show you a detailed walkthrough of how to set pricing and how that pricing is used by dispatchers, the customer portal users, and clients using the public booking form. Let's see how a dispatcher can set prices based on zones, distance, and how they can clone those prices for specific clients. First, click on Pricing and Rates and then select Zones and Areas. For example, we've divided Athens into two zones, North and South Athens. Creating zones is straightforward. Just click Add and draw the area on the map. We've already created one, South Athens, as an example. It's very simple. Choose a shape, outline the desired area, and save the zone. Now, let's move to our next example, North Athens. We'll follow the same steps and draw the area we serve. Here's an important detail for our example. South Athens includes an airport, and North Athens includes a university. These points will help us show the example. You can also define zones by adding a specific zip code. This shows how flexible zone creation can be. Once the zones are set, the next step is to define pricing relationships between them. You can add as many zones as you need. Select Pricing per Zones and click Add. Choose Zone 1 and Zone 2, then start setting prices for each vehicle class and currency. For instance, from South to North Athens, we've set the Lux class to €150 or $200. Since no client is defined, these are general prices that apply to everyone. If you want to adjust prices for a specific client or apply discounts, you can clone the existing pricing. Select the desired relationship from the list, and under Clone for Client, choose a client. You can then set a discount, for example, 10%. If no discount is needed, leave it at 0. In this example, the system automatically adjusts all prices by 10%, creating new client-specific rates. This process can be repeated for multiple clients. Next, let's set pricing per hour. If hourly pricing hasn't been defined yet, click Add, select a zone, and input prices by currency for each vehicle class. You can add rates per kilometer or mile, hourly rates for daily rentals, and waiting charges for rentals or transfers. In our Athens example, we've already defined these rates for each vehicle class. To create customized pricing for a client, repeat the cloning process. Select a client, like Hotel Avala, and apply a discount or leave it at 0. Here, we've applied a 3% discount, and the system automatically recalculates the rates. The last pricing type is pricing by distance. This is useful when zone-based pricing isn't applicable. For each vehicle class and currency, set price ranges. For example, rides from 0 to 5 kilometers cost €10 per kilometer, while rides from 5-15 kilometers cost €7 per kilometer. This ensures the system can calculate ride prices even if zones are undefined. Let's see how this works with an example. We'll create a transfer starting at the airport in South Athens and ending at the university in North Athens. The vehicle class is Lux. In the pricing section, select Calculate Price via Zone Pricing, and the system calculates the price automatically. You can also choose a specific client, like Hotel Avala, and the system will apply the discount we previously set. Alternatively, select Calculate Price via Distance, and the system will calculate the ride cost based on the distance. Now let's view the same example from the customer portal perspective, taking on the role of Hotel Avala. Customer portal users can access the platform and share rides with their customers, as explained in our earlier tutorial. Here, we'll create a transfer starting at the airport in South Athens and ending at the university in North Athens. After selecting the vehicle class and clicking the price calculation icon, the system provides the price. If no specific price is defined, it defaults to the general price. For undefined destinations, like Istanbul, the system won't be able to calculate a zone price. Finally, let's look at the public booking form from an anonymous visitor's perspective. We'll request a transfer from the airport to the university. the system will calculate the distance and estimated duration. Visitors then input their name, phone number, and email. In the next step, they'll see available vehicle classes with automatically calculated prices. If a destination isn't defined by zone pricing, the system will fall back on distance-based pricing. This is the same price the dispatcher would see for the same route. To summarize, dispatchers can set zones, define pricing relations, and establish rates per hour, waiting time, or distance. These pricing options ensure flexibility and accurate calculations for dispatchers, customer portal users, and the public booking form. Now let's see how hourly pricing applies to different types of rides. Using our South Athens example, we've set the hourly rate for the Lux class at €10. This time, we'll create a new reservation, but we'll choose the daily rent option. Once again, we'll use the airport as the starting point and select the Lux class. When we calculate the price, the system applies the hourly rate of €10 and multiplies it by 8 hours, which is the default duration for daily rentals. This default can be changed and customized as needed. After saving the reservation, we can click on the 3 dots in the top right corner to access the Mark as Done option. Once marked as done, we'll see an option to add any waiting hours that occurred during the ride. When we add waiting hours, the system uses the waiting hourly rate to recalculate and adjust the total price automatically.